Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Amy Austin.
And I'm Clay Yeager. Stick around as we bring you the latest news and scores from Troy Athletics.
The baseball team was headed into the weekend series sitting at 500 and looking for a conference win. Troy took game 1 6-3 but fell to Appalachian State 5-2 on Saturday. It all came down to Championship Sunday. Troy fell behind but came back to take the game and the series. The Trojans defeated the Mountaineers 12-5. In the first inning, App State took the lead 4-3 after both teams came out swinging. The Trojans, though, kept it up at the plate, scoring 5 runs in the fifth. The winning pitcher for Troy is Austin Crook, who is now 3-0 on the season. Trip Calhoun went 3 for 4 at the plate for the Trojans with 2 RBIs. Reed Long and Logan Hill both went 2 for 6, and Nick Masonio went 2 for 4. Each of these players had 2 RBIs also. The Trojans are now 17-16 on the season.
The Trojan softball team kept their home conference winning streak alive this weekend as they swept the Warhawks of ULM in a 3-game series over the weekend. Khadijah Hort has the wrap-up.
The softball team had triple victories against Sunbelt team ULM this weekend.
Every Sunbelt game is going to be a dogfight, and especially the third game of a series when everybody's seen each other 2 games, and I thought that was what today was. I think our offense did a good job of having a plan, and we did a really good job of scoring a lot of runs with 2 outs. It's kind of our 2 outs, so what mentality. And then we just fought. I think the pitching staff fought, and our defense played really well behind them and got a W.
The softball team is 6-0 at home in the Sun Belt. Coach Mullins had these words to say.
I mean, we love being home. I think we have a great home record. We have a great facility and we have great fans, and our girls love playing in front of the fans. I think it shows. So anytime you can be at home, it's a huge advantage in my opinion. I love being at home. I think our crowd is really starting to get into it and help our girls. I can't say anything more of them. I mean, we had a great crowd today, and it's Easter weekend, which is not usually a huge crowd, but we had a big crowd, and I think they were a huge reason we came out with that win.
And as you can see, they still had time to get in the Easter spirit as they get ready for the Easter egg hunt, which, as you can see, is underway.
I believe 6th grade and under, it's going to be a free Easter egg hunt. So we want everybody to come out and have a little Easter on Saturday and finish the weekend out right.
What a great way to end the Easter weekend. Not only did Amanda Winters and Michelle Phelps have game-changing plays, but so did JC Affeld, who tied the game with an RBI double in the second that turned the game around.
We put the pedal to the metal on them in the second game, and it's easy when people are behind you making plays. Always have things to work on. We're just going to remember the positives as well, so we're just going to just build on what we did tonight. This was a great Friday, good Easter Friday, good Friday for Troy softball.
Khadijah Torbert, Troy Trojan Vision Sports.
The Troy softball team used the long ball to sweep Southern Miss in a doubleheader Tuesday night in Hattiesburg, hitting 4 home runs as a team on the night. Troy defeated the Golden Eagles 4-2 in the first game. Becca Harley produced 3 of Troy's 4 home runs as she went 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run and a sacrifice fly. Ashley Rainey also had a solo home run to right center field for her 6th home run of the season. Rainey got the win for Troy as she pitched 5 innings and only allowed 2 earned runs as she struck out 4. In the second game, Troy beat Southern Miss 3-1 thanks in large part to a 2-run bomb to left field by Michelle Phelps in the 7th, which gave Troy the lead. Troy's 4th homer came from Hannah Day with her 5th home run of the season in the top of the 6th inning. JCFL got the win for Troy as she pitched 1 in the 3rd innings of relief work and struck out 2 Golden Eagles to reach 100 strikeouts of the year. The softball team is now 24-17 on the season with a conference record of 7-5.
The track and field team finished up the Tiger Track Classic with more top place finishes and also broke personal records. Julia Ostendorf claimed first place in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. For the 100-meter dash, Sydney Wright, Paige McMillan, and Aubrey West each broke their own personal records. Wright also claimed a 5th place finish while breaking her own personal record in the 200-meter dash. In the discus, Karina Cox finished in 2nd place with a throw of 51.69 meters. In the women's long jump, Aaliyah Stilgall jumped 5.71 meters to break her own personal record. Cameron Rice also saw his record fall as he placed 10th in the 200-meter run with a new best time of 21.49 seconds. For men's pole vault, C.J. Phillips also broke his record with an 11th place finish, and head coach Mark Davis said he was proud of his team's performance.
We had 18 personal bests, so I mean, we did very, very well. Now I just want to see us go back out and compete, put the same efforts out there, get better on our second and third efforts of the day, and really step up and compete.
The Trojans have 4 more invitationals before the Sun Belt Conference tournament in Mobile.
The men's golf team wrapped up their last tournament before the Sun Belt Championship at the Old Waverly Collegiate Championship. The Trojans did not have their best performance as they finished 10 out of 15 teams. Now Troy will have a week to prepare for the Sun Belt Championship.
The number 65 men's tennis team headed to Winter Park, Florida to take on Rollins College after their 10-game win streak was snapped against UCF. Troy was able to get back in the win column as they beat Rollins 4-1. Hassan and Deschamais took the number 2 singles win for Troy, followed by Giovanni Samaha with the number 5 win. In doubles play, the Trojans took all 3 wins. Moreno and Samaha competed for the number 1 doubles flight and defeated Rollins 8-3. The Trojans are currently 21-6 on the season and 5-0 in conference play.
While football season is still 5 months away, spring practice has begun for the Troy football team. Jacob Harrison has a look at how the team is gearing up for the 2015 season.
The Trojan football team opened up spring practice Tuesday afternoon. This was head coach Neil Brown's first opportunity to be on the field with his players, and he felt giving them a chance to compete was a great way to start the day.
Yeah, well, we had competition. We tried to start with competitions. We always try to end with some type of competition, and that's kind of our motto. You'll see me tweet it, and you'll see me. We want to compete every day, you know. And I thought our video staff did a really good job with the Compete Every Day video that we put out a couple weeks ago. So we want to have fun, you know. Like I said, I said this at the opening press conference, and I really mean it. People don't talk about working football; they talk about playing football. And I want our guys. I want them to come out here, and I want them to put forth great effort, but I also want them to enjoy themselves and have fun.
That was certainly the case as Coach Brown praised his team's tempo and hustle.
You know, we want to play really fast. We'd love to lead the country in plays per game. We want to play with a lot of tempo. I thought our defense did a really good job getting the line today. I thought they flew around. We were simple today on defense, but I thought our guys really did a good job getting the line.
I think a lot of it's just that first spring practice deal. You know, everybody's excited to finally be out here and run around against somebody for the first time after it's been about 2 or 3 months, you know, since we've been out here. But then again, it is, you know, all new coaches on defense, so nobody's spot is set, and everybody knows that up front, and so everybody's still fighting for that starting job.
Even with all the competition and practice, Coach Brown still feels the most important thing to take from spring training is building the team together.
As we go through spring, we're on the same team. We're Troy Trojans through and through, but we're going to compete offensive, defensively. And at the end of the day, you know, that's why I had to stay out here a little bit longer and do some conditioning, because we got to understand. We got to be able to hold our emotions in check, and we also got to understand that we're playing for one team. You know, if I ask you who you're playing for, whether you're on offense or defense, you're a Troy Trojan.
As for Coach Brown's thoughts on his first practice as a head coach,
it's like any other day one I've ever been a part of, sloppy at times, but if we have good energy and we compete, then we'll have a chance. We'll have a chance and to get back and start rebuilding this wall.
Jacob Harrison, Troy, Trojan Sports Now.
Troy will continue practicing leading up to the T-Day, which will be on April 25th. Still to come on Trojan Sports Now, we'll have a preview of the Trojan baseball team's next home series.
But first, I had the chance to sit down with women's golf coach Bart Barnes. Stick around for more Trojan Sports Now.